What do you guys want to do tonight?
Thinking some butt stuff.
What do you guys want to do?
Oh, you should probably.
Hey, we are tWoTcast episode 445. 445. No, he doesn't know. No. Okay.
All right, everyone shut the up. Let's ready to record.
We like to start every show by yelling, "We are tWoTcast." Can you do that with me? On the count of 1, 2, 3, go.
We are tWoTcast. Now we can start.
The Wheel of Time, reread podcast, explicit and R, freaking rated. Jono's the wild card, always talking shit. Joe's the straight man, he's a total dick. Tom is still obsessed with X-Men.
Previously on X-Men.
We are
You're viewing tWoTcast, the Wheel of Time reread podcast. Now covering season 3 of the Wheel of Time. Is that right? No, that's not right.
Season 4.
Yeah, the World Comic Book, volume 3.
3.
I'm Jono.
I'm not
Is that right?
positive we've done any of it.
With me, as always, is Jono.
Jono!
And I'm Joe. And Tom is here mostly all the time now.
Let's do your math. Not next week.
Not next week.
Oh, you know what's next week? It's your
What's that?
anniversary.
Nah, I just have family coming to town.
Oh,
Look, it's
Isn't
almost
it
my
also your
anniversary.
little sweetheart.
That
I
wasn't-
knew, but I forgot.
Yeah. What
A lot
a
of
beautiful day that was.
Hey, boys.
Hello.
No Taffy tonight.
No Taffy tonight. You know why?
Mysterious circumstances.
She is a woman and we don't like them.
It was weird.
Well, that's not true.
You know that part where she
Right out
said,
the
like,
gate.
hey, do you mind if I don't make it tonight. I thought that was really weird.
I thought that was rude. Didn't like
fishy.
that at all. Yeah.
Fishy.
Now, Tom, I have learned that you're not supposed to call someone fishy if it's a woman, by the way. That
Why?
is an insult.
Well, not in certain
That's-
circumstances, at least.
Apparently, I have never confirmed this because I've never seen one, but apparently some vaginas have been labeled as fishy. Again, don't ask me, never seen one.
You have to see one to get to know that.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, you have to. You'd
Yeah.
have to, Tom.
Okay.
Yeah. How do your senses work?
I don't know.
Seeing is believing. There's a reason why that's the thing from the X-Files.
If seeing is believing, then how do I even know that a vagina is real?
Hey, Glenn. Oh, Wyatt, man.
With my eyes pumping away.
Oliver's here. Hey, Oliver.
Hi.
You're talking a lot.
You say vagina enough times. I just think
No
it's super
tapping.
bad every time. You ever seen a vagina outside? Not for me.
Some rotten fish or old snatches.
Oh, fucking hilarious line.
What are you doing to that cigarette? You giving it the old dick twist there?
Well,
Taffy was
because-
suspended boycott.
We could
yeah.
probably do like a
Yeah.
15-minute breakdown of that video.
The old dick
Shanda,
twist.
I went in to just top off my drink, which is a whiskey.
Where'd you get it? What kind is it?
This is a rye whiskey from the U.S. You piece of
I
shit.
don't get
But Shanda was like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this video you just sent me?" She's like, "The old dick twist," and I was like, "Yeah, you know, the old dick twist." And it's
Yeah,
just-
the old everyone knows about it. You don't get the moniker the old until everyone knows about it.
yeah, and it's just like I don't understand what's happening here.
What's to understand? That's more confusing than her being confused.
Her theory, which I can actually very much
You guys are
understand, is
talking about something that no one has any idea what you're talking about.
that's the point of this show. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you know there was an entire 3-season arc called The Wheel of Time, which is completely divorced from the books? They're making a series about things that no one from the books had known anything about. So
Oh
we're
shit, that
riffing
was
on
a
that.
weird
You're
back.
riffing on that.
to you chastising us for talking about a TikTok video that no one's ever seen before except that. Oh yeah, you piece of shit.
I'm just saying, explain it and then talk about it.
All right, well then put the damn thing in the chat. It's like Tom is the one who sent it. Apparently,
I don't know. We need to talk about it this month.
Kind of agree.
Well, you started it.
Now it's becoming a whole thing. I mean, I'm not sad about it.
It's
Man,
a
I'll put it in the
urethra,
chat.
the
You know,
whole
people
thing.
maybe people want to see what you're talking about.
I'd be
It's a
curious. if
weird
any
video.
people- for
It's a
anybody
weird
that
YouTube
watches
short.
it, it's just like a fucking TikTok. What's confusing?
Nothing.
It's not a TikTok because I can.
You
look
didn't. You didn't even say we were talking about a YouTube short or a TikTok. You just started
Yeah.
talking about the old TikTok.
No, I'm talking about. I'm back to Shanda now. I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Like blow up dolls don't understand shit. I'll
I
tell
don't
you that.
understand if you showed it to her and it was like 2004 and she was like, I don't understand short video. What is this?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I'd be like, I don't get the point. No, you can't even do that, Tom, because there was Vines.
Not in 2004.
Who watches a 10-second video in
When did
2025?
Vines
It's like,
happen?
I don't get it. What is this?
I think that A, she didn't understand what the old dick twist is, and B, her thought was, "There's no way these people don't know each other. This guy was already filming."
Well, yeah, I'm pretty
Daniel
sure the
Green
guy.
has an 11-hour digest of the books that is occasionally hilarious. Oh, okay. Nice to know, Oliver.
I'm pretty sure that guy in the back's been yelling "twist his dick" for like at least a solid 10 minutes before that guy decided to
To record.
record it.
So I think there's a good chance that that's true. My favorite thing to yell at games, either while playing or spectating, is "eat her out." Like I absolutely love that. Like especially if it's all male game, which is the only one they go to because I'm sexist. Eat her out. Just yell that when you're watching like an NFL game or MLS, something like that. Eat her out. Very much a confusing element for the crowd.
Pretty good
But
wrestling
also-
match, I'd say, in a fight.
Yeah.
Better at
Yeah.
a fight.
Works too. I like that.
I've
Don't
been
get
to
too
as many pro women's soccer games as I've been to pro men's soccer games.
How many is that?
One.
Pro?
What is the women's? Is the women's league just WMLS?
No, in WSL.
Okay.
It's now women suck labia. It's an entire anti-lesbian thing. It's very frustrating. Or is it pro-lesbian? I don't know. Either way, I found it demoralizing. They're also extremely good and very popular now. Congratulations, Tom. You're
Well, I think
avant-garde.
I went like 14 years ago, 12 years ago. I don't remember.
No. Things have changed.
3 World Cups ago. I don't know. I was in Philly and they were playing. It was like right after the World Cup where they lost to Japan. And we wanted to go to one of the games. It was Japan.
Yeah. Because I care.
Do you?
I actually do, yeah. I very much enjoy watching the U.S. women's
Hey,
sport.
you know, now that we're talking
Yeah, I love
sports,
watching the U.S. women's national team.
how's your fantasy teams going?
3 wins, 0 losses.
Oh, nice, Jono.
I have 14. I have 14. Which do we want to talk about? Should I talk about the high fantasy football one we're in with other content creators?
Yeah, how's that going, Tom?
2-1. Shouldn't have lost
How's
last
Dan-
week. That was
More importantly, how are Dan and Ryan doing?
Bullshit. Let's find out. I don't remember.
This is the content people watch to,
Over
really get-
said I'd rather watch Little League than Major League Baseball.
Yeah, why is
I
it
kinda
that
would
Little
too.
League? I don't.
They are
Little
also
League World
both 2-1.
Series is extremely popular. I don't
All
understand.
right, so Ryan and Dan are doing okay. Okay.
Do they play
the-
together or are they separate entities?
They're the worst
No, they're separate.
2-1 teams, though. You know, like they have the lowest points.
Oh, okay.
Sad. Very sad.
I mean, I'm also 2-1, but I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm
All right.
I'm a high 2-1. I've got the highest points.
You know, a lot of people made these teams, but they don't identify who they are, like in the team name. I'm sure they do somewhere, but I'm not going past the team name, so I couldn't tell you who's in like.
I couldn't tell you who's in the league.
Skeets is
I don't remember.
first place.
Skeets? Well, that's his name.
Yeah, that's why I recognize.
Also, his action.
Yeah.
And
Oh goodness, boys. Johnny, you had some stuff you wanted to talk about, didn't you?
yeah, I did. Thank you for that exciting segue.
You don't want to do dick twists in fantasy football? What the fuck?
Not really.
You know what? The answer is kind of. Dick
I
Twist
mean,
in fantasy
kinda.
football.
Yeah, he's
It's
not
not a
wrong.
bad name for a.
If you want to
for a
throw in
spin-off
the
podcast.
X-Men and the new season of Dexter, like that's basically everything I've got going on.
New season of Dexter.
And Peacemaker.
Oh fuck yeah! I haven't
watched
gotten too far into
Peacemaker
Peacemaker yet.
Are
Like
we
the
watching
first-
Stranger Things to get ready for the finale season? Final season? It's final.
Finally. Yeah.
Finally, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. How much do we care about Stranger Things anymore?
Are this anal beads, Joe?
I mean, I do.
No, Violet
Why
had
not?
it's
I
her
want that.
Halloween costume and it broke.
Oh, it's even weirder now.
Uh-oh, it's not Halloween yet. It's like a whole month away.
Yeah, you got a month.
I
man.
know. We
How'd she
got it
break
for her birthday because it's like a
Oh.
costume she'll wear all the time.
She's got a couple days for that too. Her birthday's not for.
That's
20
incorrect. Her birthday is today. Everyone say
shit.
happy birthday to Violet.
I only know it's near
And
my.
here she is. Let's bring her out. Wait, that's not
Anniversary.
part of reveal.
No, she's asleep.
No, it's not.
So the fun things to segue into, it's actually this is going to make Tom's penis pop off. We're going to talk about the Wheel of Time TV show and its many foibles. I don't know if we mentioned this before, but I saw it while I was in.
Is this kind of like a? Did they say what yet? Kind of.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think we're at that segment yet.
But apparently, I think we knew that The Hills of Tanchico had not been submitted for a Grammy, but apparently they also fucked it
hope
up
not.
for an Emmy as well.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about.
It just made me very, very happy to read. I was half drunk in some bar in Scotland and just like screenshot it and I think sent it to you guys. which is very strange. That 5-hour difference made for
I
some very
scanned
odd.
that, but I just read Emmy, Grammy. And I don't understand what happened. They messed up submitting. They submitted a song to the Grammys, or they submitted a song to the Emmys. They submitted a TV episode to the Grammy.
They submitted nothing. Apparently, they did it too late or something like that, and they fucked it
so
up.
it wasn't even considered. Fucking idiots! Like, how hard is that?
So I don't. Again, I don't know the exact details because why would I research something for a show I was going to bring it up on? That's not how I work. But just the fact that they fucked that up enough for their own cast to actually tried hard enough, put the music together. Amazon, we salute you. Really appreciate your work.
Wait, you don't even know how it got fucked up? So if I have follow-up questions, you can't even explain it?
Yeah, what do you think this show is?
You just came you just came with the words Emmy, Grammy, and fucked up.
You came
you
with
don't know how they did it.
But zero
What happened?
All right, I will. While we're sitting here,
No, you're the only one with stuff before we do the book.
I mean, I feel like it just illustrates how little they gave a fuck about that show. Maybe.
That's exactly right.
What illustrates it? Emmy, Grammy, fucked up?
Emmy, Grammy, fucky. Tom?
Now you scared Joe out of here.
I'm just sneezing a lot, so I was shoving a tissue up my nose. I didn't think anyone wanted to see that.
You would be very.
There's a lot of sickies out there. A lot of sickies.
I've gotten like the fall allergies are really killing me the last couple of years, which is weird because I never used to have that.
I think it's just the poison in the air. It's not the allergy.
Oh, it's the poison. It's the chemtrails.
It's the chemtrails. They don't have chemtrails. Do you see?
It wasn't worthy of Emmy Grammy. Culver said you're only half drunk in Scotland, Jono? What the
At
fuck?
the time I was looking at it.
At the time. You're on your way.
Yeah.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was the entire state or just the city, or even if I have the right state in Alabama, that they outlawed chemtrails.
That's good because
the local government was like, no more of this.
They don't exist.
Wait, what are you gonna do? Shoot the planes down?
Yes.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised by that. I go.
It's a fascinatingly stupid.
Wow,
world.
that's incredible.
Do you know Marjorie
had
had
a
subcommittee hearing in Congress this week about chemtrails and weather control?
Yeah. And the Jews with the space lasers.
Both not real.
What are we doing?
And the Jews with the space lasers. Hey, careful what you say, guys. We could be banned by we could be shut down from the SEC.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think
especially if we want our merger to go through.
Got to play ball.
You got to play ball.
Selling. Yeah.
Does the SEC have control over
FCC?
I hereby declare dragons and unicorns illegal. That's essentially what happened, Glenn. You're nailing it.
Got it.
That's a stupid world.
We can't be sure. There could have been a local government that outlawed dragons and unicorns long ago, and that's why we don't see them anymore.
Maybe that's it, right? So if we overturn those bans, maybe they'll come back.
Oh my God, Tom.
We just need to do a dragon amendment. Bring them back.
Jono, how was Scotland? Tell us about Scotland.
It was wonderful.
Bit, was it green and verdant?
It was green and verdant. A lot of lessons learned. First off, the flight we took was 11 o'clock from Atlanta direct to Edinburgh. And that's both amazing and terrible. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. There was like one of the signs, the H was cut off. Kimmel is back on tonight. He's going to be on the podcast.
He's also not on
all
of the whatever.
Yeah, all the distributors. Some of them were standing up for their right to be.
Well, the same one that said like "fuck you" in the first place.
Wasn't it? Yeah. It's weird that local TV stations are like, we're not going to carry it anymore. Every time I read that in an article, I was like, "There's local."
It's not a local TV station though. It's the fucking conglomerate that owns it's $1 billion. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, back to Scotland.
But who? I didn't realize that many people still watch like terrestrial TV in that.
Well, there's extraterrestrial TV.
I watch that all the time.
That's what I watch.
You guys seen Alien Earth? So good.
I've seen
Have not, actually. Is it good?
2 episodes.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I'm ready. I need to get back on that too.
Well, it took me a minute to get into it. I feel like I liked it by like 3. So maybe
I
that's
liked
why you
it.
paused.
It's okay from the start. It was hard to figure out who I'm following and or rooting for
That's true.
for a minute in the beginning, I guess.
I hope
sorry,
the option is
Scott
to
went
root
down.
for the aliens. Oh.
You can always root for the aliens.
Yeah.
They're not the bad guys, Jono.
Naughty by nature.
Bad guys. Bad guys are big tech. Trying to fuck you. Trying to give you
Bad
the
guys.
old dick twist.
Oh my god, dude. But so we landed at like 2:00 in Scotland, like 2:00 in the afternoon. But for us, it was like 9 a.m. And then just like got to a hotel and started.
And went straight to a bar.
It's such a
Nice.
it's like
Nice.
shitty night's sleep, shitty food, like on the plane. Like, all right, well, here we are.
Tom and me and Lauren did that when we got to Ireland. It's the first thing. Same
it's just-
scenario.
It's such a like, well, this is how you wake
Like
up.
we got
I
over
guess.
there, and it was like every single part of my family was like, because it was a huge family vacation, as you're well aware, Jono. But like everyone was like, all right, let's check in. And me and Tom and Lauren just threw our bags in the room and went right downstairs and across the street to a bar.
Time to drink.
Oh, time to drink. Time to
so
wake
we
up.
Drank our way across Edinburgh.
Oh, okay.
Did
Nice.
the Royal Mile and shit like that, but also more fun, like just random bars. I fucking love British pubs, like that Dark Wood, if you
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
bad.
mean.
It's the best.
Scotland. Jono, you were in Scotland. What are you doing over
And,
there?
and thought of fun. Spent the night in a castle, got a car, and drove to the Isle of Skye. Quick note: if you do this, be careful because your rental car company is going to fuck you over. They're going to give you these low-profile tires, which are in no way meant for anything outside of Edinburgh.
Yeah. And then the second you leave, it's all cobblestone.
No, worse than that. Like the roads in like rural Scotland are fucking fascinating. They have little passing spots. So
Why do they do
literally-
that then? Because I know they know that you're foreign. They know what the roads are like.
It's crazy,
I don't-
right?
I
We
don't-
stayed with
Give them the tires that'll fuck them up.
Lindsay's sister in Ireland after the family went home, like out in the country, and like
Yeah.
into the city to go to a bar, and it's just like this back road that's barely a road, and like they're fucking flying. This is one of the scariest things that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
It was very fun, except there was one spot on the Sky where like we fucking blew a tire out. Just in the like, I just went into
Knew
a
it.
pothole, hit a passing spot, and we had the windows down, and all of a sudden you just hear like, and it could not have been a more humiliating sound of just listening to it. Like it sounded like if like you're about to,
And you're
about
like,
to
and
ejaculate,
now
your
you're those
mom walked
tourists
in,
that like
and all of a
need
sudden
help
just-
your car in a foreign country.
and like this woman stops, she's like, hey, that happened to us yesterday, here's who to call. The guy comes out 2 hours later and like he's like,
Happened to us yesterday.
yeah,
You have a spare?
nope
No spare tire?
just there's no spare tire. I did look in the boot. There we go. But other
From
than
the
that,
sound you made when it deflated, you could have used a balloon.
it was very, very entertaining. Shanda's look on her face was not so excited, but I just started laughing.
Yeah, I don't want a flat tire on vacation.
It was only 2 hours. It could have been worse. We just sat there right next to a old red phone booth, which still worked actually. Quite the thing.
When you went inside, was it like Harry Potter tent or the TARDIS, and you were just like in a huge room?
No, so
Boring.
there was a bathroom though that
Fast.
looked exactly like it. That looked exactly like they flushed themselves out, like in the Ministry. And I really considered trying to stand on it and take a picture, but I don't think that would have been very funny, especially if I just slipped.
Yeah, foot in the toilet. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Tom,
It's
what do you think
disgusting.
about the answer to this question? Do you need to be caught up on the Alien movies for Alien Earth? What do you mean by caught
Well,
up, Glenn? Like,
No,
I
They
don't
had
think
one
so.
last year. It was pretty good.
honestly, I think if you are just on, I don't even think you need to be aware of what the concept is.
Yeah, you can
Alien.
almost walk in
Just walk.
fresh.
You don't need to be caught up on any alien movie to understand an alien movie. They're not designed that way. Maybe
kinda
like
not.
way later down the line.
Maybe like 3 and 4 kind of go together.
I mean,
they all sort of connect, but like they're not like you could watch them all out of order and just be like, oh, okay.
even Aliens is almost just like they were like, I'm remaking Alien.
Yeah.
People.
They're just like, what if there was more than one alien?
But no, they just kind of go along. There's like a very loose plot through those movies, right? Prometheus is the only one that's got like some lore to it, I guess. And you don't really need that.
I guess there's lore, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think you need it. I don't think you need to catch up per se. I think you're fine.
I don't even know where's that show supposed to take place on like the timeline?
Earth.
It's supposed to take place
on Earth.
No,
the end.
I don't know. I think after the Prometheus movies, and by movies I mean the later movies.
There was 2. I always forget that.
Well, there's Prometheus. Well, there's 3, right? Technically,
there's 3.
Yeah, they just made one. I never even saw that one, so there you go. It doesn't need to be. They made 2 that were around the Prometheus characters.
That Prometheus is really divisive. I don't know, Alien something.
Resurrection? No. That's
when was Romulus? That's the one that came out last year, right?
Yeah, that's recent. Yeah.
So I know I've seen that. Like I think I've seen like the first and last movie. So
the easiest way to know is Too Fast, Too Aliens is the second movie.
I can't. I can't keep up with anything that's happened in a Mission Impossible movie. Like the final one came out there. This is the last one wrapping up the story. And I was like, "There's a story."
There's a story.
It's Tom Cruise on plane. Tom Cruise
First
on train.
of all,
Tom Cruise on boat.
How dare you? The Mission Impossible movies are the best.
But I mean, I can't follow.
They carry characters over for like 2 to 3 movies at a time, I'd say, with those movies.
Simon Pegg.
Aside from him and Ving Rhames, who's been there since the very beginning, like that's it. It's just him and Ving Rhames the entire time, and then
I thought I'd rewatch them, and I think I got to the third one.
Yeah. He plays.
He's the Arby's guy.
Yeah. They have the memes.
And like, there's one point where Tom Cruise like sees this lady, he's like, "You again?" And I'm like, "We've seen her before." I don't know.
Yeah. Tom Cruise for Wolverine. Glenn, are you out of your mind? He's way too old.
He wouldn't even work.
Crazy talk. Oh, he's good height for it though.
It's true.
The last Alien movie I saw was the one with Idris Elba. Which one is that?
That's the one in The Office where he's the assistant manager.
That's your go-to for Idris Elba?
What are the other options?
Is that his top role for you?
So many more options.
I'm just kidding. Absolutely hate it. I'm watching The Wire finally, and I'm like, he's fantastic. But
I mean, he was good in that Hobbs and Shaw. He's an Aliens. That's part of the Aliens franchise.
You seen the movie with him and John Cena where they played the president and the prime minister
I have
being
not
attacked by
seen
terrorists? That. Me neither. But
I'm going to.
I want to.
Are they
I bet it's really bad. I bet it's bad.
Is this a Christmas movie?
Do you think it's better or worse than White House Down or whatever the fuck that was called?
Yeah, it's like it's on those lines though.
Isn't that
what weird movies to want to make? If people would be like, "Yeah, let's watch the president, and the prime minister kick some ass." Like what?
It just seems so dumb.
It's a very interesting line of thought.
That's really weird.
The idea of the president being somebody that kicks any ass at all has always been like such a dumb concept to me. Like,
hold on. Bill Pullman?
Yeah.
No. See, it's dumb. Dumb.
Yeah, I said Naked Gun. Bill Pullman and Naked Gun.
You mean Hindi Temple Day?
No, Independence Day worked. Because he played a president that felt like he was like out of his depth. Holy shit, I don't watch that movie. What's it called?
That's it, President Steven Seagal. Doesn't need a name, doesn't need characters.
Theodore Roosevelt would. That's true. That's true.
You know who wouldn't? Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Any of them that have been alive since I've been alive would not be able to.
Because he had polio.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The way things are going, there's a good chance that every president going forward will also have polio.
Not every. The ones born now and forward.
Uh,
It's funny.
Oh, man,
'cause it's
okay.
True.
Are we done?
So one last dumb thing.
Okay.
So also thing is like Reddit.
That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Glenn. Harrison Ford and Air Force One. Even back then, I was like, really? I mean, I know it's Harrison Ford, but really?
That
The
works.
president?
Get off.
He was
my
also just the
plane.
president of Captain America and became the Hulk and fought people. That I'll buy.
That's
The president
true.
can become the Hulk. Then you can fight
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Would you vote for John Cena for president?
What are the other options? And maybe.
Yeah.
I think I would.
I don't know. What are his views?
Views.
Where does he stand on all the important issues?
Mm.
Where is he on the abolish ICE go birds thing? Especially the latter parts, what Tom cares.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
know.
Let's go birds.
I don't know a lot about him personally.
Well, we do know.
I mean-
Nobody can see.
No, that everyone can see, but he's always just like saying that you can't.
Oh, that'd be the best.
No, we
That'd
can
be the
see you,
best
dude.
thing.
Can't see
Wouldn't that be
me.
so good?
Stop
Like he meets
saying
with
it.
Putin and he's just like, you can't see.
Do you think that that's what's been missing from the presidency all this time?
Yeah,
is
just a little
entrance
shit
music?
talking.
Little
Yeah.
panache, little yeah.
No, they cut some promos, but they don't have entrance music unless it's like boring. Update.
Yeah, why don't
It's
they,
terrible
why don't they
entrance
just hire entrance music? Like, why are they playing YMCA every time Trump comes out or something like that? Like, just play good, get him a good
We're
song.
already
He's a
too
showman.
close. We're already too close to idiocracy. Let's
I know they're about. Dude, have you seen the pictures of the fucking the UFC fights supposed to be on the White House lawn or whatever? Have you seen like the pictures
Oh my
of
God,
like, what
no,
they
I
think it should look like or whatever? I was just like, oh my God, it literally is idiocracy.
I gotta tell you though, if every time Trump came out to talk, Cena's music hit before he walked out, I'd be like, I could get into racism, I guess. Theme's cool.
Yeah.
His theme song is great.
What if it were the Peacemaker theme song every time when he did the dance?
Oh, that would be
Huh?
great.
That's not really very hype though.
I don't know, man. I watched that dance and I kind of want to like stand up every time.
I think it's
Start doing
great.
it
What if
myself.
every time Obama came out to talk, the glass broke? You're like, oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, yeah,
Holy shit, I'd be in. I'd be in.
All right,
it
before we
sounds
get
so
to this shit.
badass. And then he's like, oh, so healthcare. And I'm like, oh, that's boring.
Out. Yep,
Jono,
out.
you know what? I thought you had one more thing.
I do. Before we get to the fucking.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You know, I try to push it as far as I can and get to like the time where I have to leave before we.
Well, we
You're
can
gonna
do
love
this,
this.
Tom. We can do this while we're talking about the comic.
Let's go.
All right. go
So, I if you ever look up, Reddit, if you have like an account, we'll send you random emails about shit that like on your whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
And this one, it's a headline that says this just popped up. Is it an iWatt thing? And it's the official Wheel of Time card game. Wish list now on Steam. It's promoted, whatever. And come to find out, it is a collectible card game developed by iWatt, according to at least Reddit, which means it's 0% false.
Yeah.
And all the art is done by AI. It is, in fact, just a rebrand of another AI game. And it has nothing whatsoever to do with Wheel of Time besides they just kind of threw some skins on it and called it a Wheel of Time thing. And that, assuming this is in any way true, is the most iWatt, formerly known as Red Eagle Entertainment, the people who fucked up the comics.
Yeah, that's a real-
the thing.
That's a real Billy Zane of a pro.
Yeah, hold on. Leave Billy Zane out of this. Billy Zane was the highlight of their original work. But like, if that's true, and I no way,
Today.
it's the they fucking suck so much.
If that's true,
Yeah.
if it's true, which it probably
Yeah.
is, but
Yeah,
If we ever get to the point where like AI can make it like a somewhat credible movie, I'm gonna feed it the entire Eye of the World novel and then tell it to make a movie out of that. But every character is played by Billy Zane.
yes.
I would be very happy with
Just
that.
Billy Zane tugging a brain. It'd be so good.
Have you
There
ever
was
seen
a-
the Doom
Tyler
Tim
Teams was
Allen
like
thing?
working on 2 games, like legit games to make right when the licenses were coming to an end. And it's a shame because like one of the game, I mean, they were asking a lot of us as artists to like help make art for the games, obviously, but one of them was like kind of like a Snakes and Foxes game where you'd like try to go in and get out alive. Not like literally the board game Snakes and Foxes that they play in the books, but like a board game where you go into the Tower of Genji and try to get out without like getting killed, essentially. So it's like almost impossible to win kind of thing. But it was really fun. It seemed really cool. I was already starting to like work on art and stuff like when it shut down.
I didn't realize
I
you
don't
had
know
that
why,
far
like-
the art idea.
I don't know why Tavern Tees doesn't just like reach out to IWAT and be like, we have ideas. We have like concepts
And
ready to go.
They also know
I think
each
it's
other.
funny that they put that much effort into making a different game. Where if they just made like a cheap actual Snakes and Foxes game that's just shoots and ladders and
Yeah,
like,
that people
just sold it for like $5 a piece, they'd probably sell a trillion of them.
just know where,
Oh,
but
hey,
there's
Tom?
no way to win.
Like a small one with small pieces that you like a cloth board that you can
Yeah.
put into a bag and carry around. Like everybody would buy the fuck out of that.
Tom,
I'd
fuck
probably
you, man.
have.
Also, like what was exactly described in the books, which in no way would they have ever cited anyway, because they don't fucking care. Yeah. Also, on the topic of the whole AI with just using Billy Zane over and over, have you guys ever seen the Doom like thing where they just use Tim Allen over and over for everything?
No.
I just sent it to you. It's one of my favorite things that the internet's ever done. It is simply all Tim Allen noise, the from
Oh.
Home Improvement,
Oh, okay.
but it's just overlaid.
Who knows who Tim Allen is but doesn't know that? You made that
from
noise.
Home
And I was like,
Improvement?
if I was just like, what's that from?
Some people
I don't
might
get it.
not.
Well, they don't know who Tim Allen is then. Well, I
It-
guess we
it-
can just know him from the Santa Claus element, I suppose.
The Reddit post got details wrong, it sounds like. Okay.
That can't be right. Reddit would never get
It
things
doesn't
wrong.
sound,
I've learned
doesn't sound
that.
right.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound right.
It's honestly one of the most credible news sources we have left.
It really is.
Go to it
That's not a
forever.
great thing. It's not a
So
great
this is our episode covering the World Comic Book Volume 3, Chapters 1 and 2. It's really weird that they call them chapters. And not because they're issues of a comic book and calling them chapters is confusing. It's confusing that they're not continuing the number system throughout the volumes. They're starting over at 1, and that's confusing to me. They just...
But on the same book.
Yeah,
I
like
don't-
it's all of the Eye of the World.
So I saw where it was.
Because
And
just trying to
it's
sell
split
it.
into different volumes, but like initially as it came out, they were individual issues. So you'd think it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and keep going.
Well, they
And
just want you
volume
to
3 would just be
trade it.
like 12 through 17 or whatever.
But if a random person picks up the trade and opens 3 and it says number 22, they're going to be like, well, I'm not going to buy this. But it says number 1. Maybe.
Well, it says volume 3 on it though. Like you
Hey,
know.
Joe.
That's smart.
Joe, again, the answer is there was a Reddit thread about this. They were influenced by how Buzz did the numbering. A to D.
I just don't understand. So anyway, chapters 1 and 2, which is actually chapters 14 and 15, if you're following along the actual.
What if you lived your life like you literally tried to get news from no other source whatsoever except Reddit? I wonder how it would go.
I wonder.
I think
how
he'd be
that
all
would
right.
go.
He'd also be a very fucked up individual, but I think he'd be all right.
Maybe.
New
That's a really
artist in this
dick.
books, boys. New artist again.
Let's see it.
Ah, yes.
Let me get. I'm gonna pull up his bio over in the back real quick. Is
Jim Lee.
nope. All right, I'll put up some of his. I'll put up the cover while we're talking about this. Or while I'm looking at it.
Put it on the screen.
Put it up. This is a cover for issue number 1.
And
It's
again,
not bad.
no. What do you think of the mirror draw?
It's better than that last mirror draw. Although there's going to be more mirror draw throughout this, and
Yeah, it works.
all right. So Nicholas Chapuis. I have no idea how to say his last name. I'm butchering it. Chapuis is the colorist still. So it's still the same colorist. The artwork's done by Marcio Fiorito and Francis. Oh man, these names are really hard to read. I have no idea how to pronounce any of them. But yeah, Marcio. Started as a marketing executive for many publishing and telecommunication companies when he decided to drop everything to fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming an artist. He's done lots of stuff, it looks like, but mostly for Dynamite Entertainment, Tom, if you recognize.
Sure.
Anne Elizabeth's Pulse of Power, and quickly moving on to Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. So he only did like a few things before he started this.
So he started.
And
as
then-
a
No, but we don't know.
marketing
But we don't know what he's doing now.
No, this is
Or
this is the
done
bio in the
since.
back of the book. Francis, Filipino-based artist, fine arts graduate, package and web designer, several comic illustrator. He was he worked on creator-owned and indie titles such as Hitless and Control Under Fire. I don't know either of those, Tom. Do you know that?
No.
He did some character concept art as well before he started working on the Wheel of Time, the Eye of the World series. So these are both like fresh artists, basically. Not a lot in their bibliographies before the Wheel of Time.
That's not
Go back to that
surprising.
picture.
Are we
that-
still
that-
Chuck Dixon?
Duck Chickson.
Doug
We're still
Chickson
Chuck
is a
Dixon.
good name for like
Yeah,
private
Chuck Dixon,
investigator.
he's still adapting it. So I think that carries throughout the entire thing. Like none of the other like the consultation of the DeBell brothers, thematic consultations of Maria Allen and Bob Klutz, like those have never changed. It looks like even the colorist stays the same. It's really just the artwork's changing.
You're still a Duck Chickson, aren't you?
No, I want to know how Bob Klutz's family got their surname originally.
He just drops stuff all the time.
They fell right into it. Yeah.
I'll carry the plates in. Not you. Not you.
Not you, Klutz. Or is
Someone
that
else
where we
carry-
got Klutz from?
Someone else can carry all the plates in.
Well, that's even worse. The term came from your family instead of your family being named after a term.
Book 1, Volume 7, Chapter 1, Panel 12. Moraine quietly cuts one. I mean, yeah. No.
Is that the Taru? That's what that is? Just her farting?
Better getting all your news from Reddit than from Fox News. That's true. Not wrong.
There is no news on Fox News, Glenn.
I wanted to see a Trolloc using glasses and a mustache as a disguise.
That's why.
That would be fantastic. Utterly fantastic.
Is that Fetch yawning? Why is its mouth open so wide?
Does he
Stop
mean like?
trying to get us to use the word fetch, Glenn. It's never gonna
Does he
happen.
mean like a mustache attached to the glasses and a nose, like a Groucho Marx type thing, or just like
Yes, that's exactly right.
a separate entity?
Yeah. I think any of those could, maybe aside from the one with the bird beak, any of those could use a glasses and mustache.
The bird beak one with glasses mustache, though, I'd also look at.
Where does the mustache go in the bird beak?
I mean, I would imagine it just sits flat. And
That's
doesn't do
it?
anything.
Up here?
Yeah, that's the glasses way down the beak, like it's an old
Oh,
man
yeah.
trying to read a book.
Do you remember when we went to the Derby? I think, Joe, it was your glasses
No.
mustache that were chained, the ones with the chains, like when we had the fucking face disguises and all that. and
I mean,
wide
I
as
remember
wings.
I remember all the crap we bought from Party City to wear disguises. I don't remember the chain.
It's not calling it disguises.
Sorry, to wear masks and what else would you call them?
A costume.
It's a
disguise.
disguise. Costumes, masks.
So it makes it sound like we were going there, but hoping no one would recognize us as undercovers.
I'll be
Different
honest.
imitation.
Anyway, chapter 1. So what do they do here? They fight the scouts. Tom has a new look. It's very distinctly different from the last artist. Moraine sends their sense away, and they enter Shadow Logoth.
What's the
just
worst
queefs.
animal you could be as a Trolloc? Is it like a rabbit?
Yeah, I'd imagine like something docile and sweet, innocent.
Sweet and innocent. Hearing Joe say that for some reason put a little shiver up the back of my cock, but that's all right.
Or could you be a lion, but it's a lion cub?
Just
You're stuck
sounds
in
real
certain
mad. It's like little Simba. Yep. Not scary,
What do
buddy.
you-
Sorry.
Like a magpie, like the birds that just like do this, like open their or not. It's not a magpie. It's the which one is? But just the bird that all it does is try to scare like shit out of the ground. That's it. They're not trying.
I feel
'Cause
like
a
you
bird
just
trollic's
we could just
not that
refer to
scary.
the movie Zootopia for all of these answers because like all of the animals that were like timid and scared, like a
Oh
sheep
yeah, the
trolloc,
bunny.
bunny trolloc. There's a lot. They just be like,
Sheep
get out of
trolloc.
here, kid. You're not
Honestly,
scared of
thinking
anybody.
about this, what does this mating look like, right? Like, I can get the idea that, like, like we've all seen it, like, man fucks a, what am I even looking at in this? Like a sheep, sure, right? But the bird one is an interesting option. Also, it looks like Joe may have frozen, or he's
I did,
very
for
disturbed.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
It did.
I don't know. I just kind of I'm now really into the idea of why would you have thrown birds into this option, like into the trolloc mix? Like it
I wonder how
doesn't
many-
make sense.
How many bird trollocs they made and then like pushed off a tall building before they were just like, just make a track car. It's not working.
It's not working. It's not working.
They can't fly.
Maybe the next generation.
I don't know. What is it like? That is weird. They do look less sewn together, but from this artist, I will say that.
This bird one in the front kind of looks like the jackal or whatever from Thundercats, but as a bird.
Like
the
Ultraman?
Oh,
There
it does
was
look like Ultraman.
Yeah, there was a bird.
That's what I was
eaten.
thinking of. Yeah, never mind.
The one
It's
behind
exactly
the mirror
like the
looks like
bird.
someone fingered its ass. Like just wasn't ready for it at all.
Which one?
The one behind the mirror draw looks like someone just like jammed a finger in his ass when he wasn't ready.
The one behind the mirror draw looks like it's at an insane clown posse concert.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, page
There is
one.
not mutually exclusive.
Jono, how'd you feel about? I mean, I know we're only 2 issues into. Well, it's only 6 issues, and I don't know. I have no idea if this artist comes back or not, or it continues into the next volume. But how do you feel about it so far, just from the first 2?
I think I like it slightly more than the
Mhm.
second issue. Maybe not as much as the first, but that could just be simply because like the first one's your level set. But I do think that I like some of this. Like
Let me see.
Lan looks pretty Lan-like to me. On first page.
Yeah.
He's got a Hidori. He looks kind of planes and angles on the bottom right. Horse doesn't seem to have a long penis, and that's a little disappointing. But
Joe, this looks like
Yeah.
it looks a lot like Bart Sears a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. I didn't. I would. For some reason, I would not have thought of that unless you had said that. But
It's that
that's
bottom right
specifically
face.
this
Yeah.
land on the right top, Tom, does a lot. God, I haven't thought about Bart
That's what I
Sears
wanted to see more.
a million years. I don't know. There's once again, I feel like it's more consistent with the characters across than the volume 1 than Chase Conley did, but a little less than that Andy Tong guy. But I guess I don't know. I think the main thing I have a problem with is
women's rights.
and we'll see it as the pages go on, but like there seems to be there's a lot less scope, like with the way he draw. Like he's always really close in on all the characters, which is fine,
I do see
but
that.
there's a lot less scope, and then the characters themselves, like although it's consistent and they all look the same every panel, more consistent rather, but like they all kind of look homogenous. They all sort of look the same. Like so I'm just kind of like, all right, well there's. Like it's very hard to tell the difference, and it already was with the other artists. But it's very hard to tell the difference between Nynaeve and Elaine, or Egwene, and even Moraine at times, even though she's distinctly wearing something else. Like their faces are all very like just the same kind of.
Go to the next page where they're scrambling up like the mountain or the hill.
I want to see more.
The Trollocs. I think one before that.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, on the bottom left. Like that one to
Yeah.
me is kind of just bad. It looks nothing like any Trollocs. It looks like if you had told me it was just dudes in like weird jerkins trying to come up a hill, I'd believe it. Because it doesn't seem to have any sort of like there's no detail. It's just not good.
The grass looks like a
that one
blanket.
What'd you
What'd
say?
Tom?
The grass looks like a blanket.
It does, but also it makes it worse by his cloak, like literally emulating the grass behind it. So it looks that definitely makes it look like
That
a
hill at the bottom looks so weird.
Well, they're close to the Caroline blanket. If you remember, that's that part in northeast, North Andor. The Caroline
Some of
blanket.
those Trollocs look like they're like on all fours running a little
Well, they
bit.
could be ready to get fucked.
That's not horrible. And there's not like a ton of them because it's like the scouting party.
Also, that must be miserable to draw that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You just
That's
read
a lot
that
of work.
script and it's like at the bottom, it's like at the bottom there's
100 Trollocs
50
run up a hill,
Trollocs
like
running up a hill. Like what? No.
no thanks.
Absolutely not. I don't know if I would have chosen
yeah.
that angle.
Opening page is pretty good. I don't know, like it, you know. Let's see here. See, this is all right. So the bottom left panel there, like that's pretty dynamic looking. I like it. I mean, the fades are wearing kind of like all the same exact thing, which I think is kind of boring.
But I think that's
always felt like
accurate
they
to the
should.
books. Yeah, they should.
Huh?
It felt like they should.
Yeah, I agree
I mean,
with Tom.
I guess it's. I never
me
thought
see
of
that
them as
burning
wearing
Trolloc
uniform. Though. I just thought of them as wearing like black armor that all looked the same, but maybe one of them wearing 2 shoulder pads and one's only wearing 1, and like like that kind of stuff.
Like piecemeal, but they're in charge.
Yeah,
They're
but
big
all
dogs.
the same stuff, like all from the same cut, and I don't know,
Yeah, I just
like
imagine
more
it being-
personality in what they're wearing, even though they're all wearing the same uniform. I guess.
They
Yeah,
don't
I feel
have
like
much
they're just like-
personality.
Yeah, they're like, here's a uniform. This is what you wear. See you later.
Yeah.
They don't have passion. So that burning
Here's the
Trolloc
uniform.
is hilarious.
Listen, you came out of Trolloc vagina. I know it's weird, but you're not one of them.
Go rape and kill, have fun. And to please, again, Tom, if you could echo what you just said about the Trolloc at the bottom right.
Oh, it looks hilarious.
Yeah, the burning
The big
Trolloc
burning
is
one?
fantastic.
Big pig man.
Yeah, it's good. Suckling pig in midair from
Where's burning
Moraine's
Trolloc?
staff.
What do you
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
which burning Trolloc?
I said, where's burning Trolloc?
Ah.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is cooking up some pig, and it's going to be delicious.
Like, oh, they're gonna meat's back on the menu for them. It's Lord of the Rings style. This is kind of what I was talking. So like this part of the fight, like where the boys are getting like overwhelmed, and it's not until Land cuts off the head of the Fade that that everything
lessens it all.
stops. Like they're about to like get pulled under, and it just doesn't feel like the stakes aren't there. It just feels like there's like 1 or 2 Trollocs around it. Felt like it should be a little
agree
scarier.
with
Like some of their horses should be pulling down, or like I don't know.
I like the press that's kind of around Matt right there. Or no, Perrin, excuse me. Like of them like close to it. Although they should be, to my mind, they should be larger and a little more frightening looking, because all they're doing is just trying to like bare hand an axe, which unless that's a fingering technique, I don't think it's really.
I
That's
think
gotta
he's
be hard.
sweeping the
I
axe
mean-
around, and maybe one of them got a hold of it or something.
Yeah.
It's funny in a book with so many talking heads and dialogue, as there's been, because there's not a ton of action, that you actually have action, and it's lasts for 2 pages, not even a page and a half. The Trollocs run up the mountain, then there's 1.5 pages of fighting, then they're all dead.
Yeah, it's like
Well-
they get to the action and they're like, "You only got 2 pages because we got a lot of story to tell," kind of
No,
thing. And
I
they
would
kinda,
have.
like,
I
go-
would have definitely tried to. Even make that the whole goddamn issue, maybe. Like, or
So-
I mean,
a
there's
lot.
more.
That's-
It doesn't stop right away. Like, there's more with like Moraine and. I guess
Well,
you're right though, Tom. Like, you don't even get to see Land cut off the head, which I guess is what happens in the books. Like, they're all freaking out, and then Land cuts the head off. And they're like, "Oh, that's why everything stopped," because like the headless Myrdle's running around on the.
That still
on
should have been
horseback.
something they insisted on. They were just like, look, there's a lot of people talking, so when there's a fight, like we're going to drag it out.
Yeah, Jono and I were kind of talking about this.
That's
earlier.
exactly what I was going to say. Is Joe and I were having a nice, I guess, kind of like a, what would you call it?
A pre-show
Sex-
talk.
Oh yeah. And that was kind of one of the things, because again, as I've said far too many times, not a comic book guy. Joe, Tom, obviously are. And Joe's point was the deeply ironic point that the comic does. Again, maybe this is why IWAT fucked up their own stuff. The comic doesn't feel like it's really meant for comic book readers, and yet it's meant for book readers. But at the same time, book readers didn't even know it existed because when was this published? This issue.
Oh, I knew. I mean, the hardcore people knew.
Yeah, but we knew
not right here, man.
You never heard about it? It was like
people.
big news.
But I heard about New Spring. Like I knew New Spring was coming out because I remember reading it with Joe when we worked together back in 2004.
My comment was to Jono was like the book just as we read more into the Eye of the World one, not necessarily the New Spring one, but like which I don't really remember very well, so I don't know, forgive me. But the
do that next.
The the Eye of the World one has this vibe of like it doesn't know who it's talking to. Like if you're like a comic book reader and you're like, oh, I want to read this comic book, it looks kind of cool. It's kind of like they're telling you the story and showing you the story at the exact same time. And I'm like, you could be doing so much more with the visuals, or you could be doing way less with the narration and talking and just get to the action. Or like, like it depends on what scene it is. But like, I'm always kind of just going like, what's going on? Like, why am I reading exactly what's going on?
I can only assume that the writer was given like, you have X amount of issues to finish the first book. And I wonder what it would have looked like if they were like, takes as many as it takes. And
take 100 issues or whatever. Yeah, like take a lot longer. Yeah, I'm sure it would have been different. I mean, then also, so on the flip side of that though, like I don't feel like it's meant for book readers either, because like you don't, I don't know, you don't.
What do you do if that's
like you didn't like even know about it almost? Like I barely even knew this was coming out.
Because you have to try to make sure there's some sort of action in almost every issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to condense a lot of the talking and expand a lot of the action, I would think.
Yeah.
But I think that's possible, right? I mean, and again, we don't know what the fuck.
I mean, you could
or start on like a dramatic note, like Nynaeve arrives and they're like, oh,
or you could start in the battle and show us how we got there with occasional flashbacks and narration during the battle, maybe, or something. I don't know. But I would just try to do more fighting. Comics aren't very fun if it's just people sitting around talking to each other.
I think the comic was made specifically for tWoTcast to lovingly bash it.
Hey, you know what? That should be in a song.
They should have had an army trying to break Logain free.
If Maria was
where was that? Where's that
listening to tWoTcast years ago, and she's like, they're gonna run out of content eventually.
Oh, hey, Dancer.
First of all, little did she know we'll never run out.
Yeah.
Is that Bebop rock steady?
So I guess when they put these terrible games out, we'll play them and cover those too. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. We'll play that.
Technically, that AI, whatever the fuck it is, card game, I guess exists. Whatever the fuck that's worth.
I mean, if you want to play a Wheel of Time game, we're getting closer and closer to doing tWoTcast Season 3.
And you know what's after Season 3?
Season 4, I think.
That's right. That's fucking right.
Yeah, because tWoTcast won't end.
Yeah. Why would it?
Anyway, this is sure. Again, the scope's not there. Like I feel like pulling back away from Moraine a little bit further and showing what she was doing with the power would have been a little cooler. Those three Myrddraal at the bottom left are just like all identically holding their swords up.
But I don't hate the Myrddraal being so similar. I think that's very much.
I guess I don't either. They should. I guess the reason that sticks out in my brain is like when they went to Faldara and there's the rule of that keeping their hoods down, and if they all looked like the same, you wouldn't be worried about some random dude having his hood up. You'd just be like, well, that's not a Myrddraal. You know what I mean?
Again,
like, I don't know.
What did we talk about a few minutes ago, though? The Trolloc, like, putting on, like, the mustache sunglasses.
Oh,
so imagine if a Myrddraal did that. Like, that would actually, like, maybe some dark sunglasses in this case, just because there's no eyes. That Myrddraal could sneak right past even with a hood down.
That's true. That's true.
Now I'm really excited by that idea.
Just glasses. They're clear. You see right through to no eye.
Yeah. Damn it!
Or they really shittily draw like eyeballs on their face. Glasses on over it. Hello.
But with that raspy voice, hello. Yeah, just
Has that guy blinked once? Shh. Don't talk about blinking.
he's got 2 glass eyes, that's all.
I'm just joking about it. Could get tattoos of eyeballs. They should
Exactly.
get tattoos of eyeballs.
Exactly. That would
Never
solve
blinking.
so many issues for them.
What else is in this one? I guess there's more. All right, so there's waves of shit, and then so this panel in the middle of the mirror draw galloping towards Moraine, even though she's like laying waste to all the Trollocs. The idea that they're galloping through all the damage isn't coming across in that image. If the narration wasn't there, like I wouldn't know what that was supposed to be. You know what I mean?
It doesn't help that the top right panel looks like Moraine has raised a fucking anthill. Like it's not.
Look at
great.
this. Look at that. It's a little bit.
Like,
of fire.
He's not very good at action. Especially, or at least big set pieces, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, although man, the amount of big set pieces in the Wheel of Time to draw as a comic book legitimately would be. That's a lot.
It'd be like a wet dream to get. Also, go back to
But
that
that's
one
the
you
whole
said.
goddamn point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
back
he
to
missed
what?
it.
This one?
No, one after. Yeah, the mirror draw on the top left, or the Trolloc on the top left with a big face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I don't even know what insult to use because like there's like 1,000, but he looks dumber than my cat, and that's not a compliment.
He looks. You know what he looks like to me? He looks like the Trolloc that's like, oh, I'm 3/4 human. Like, I'm gonna be the weak one of the bunch. No one's gonna take me seriously. Oh man.
Looks
That's
like
when you have
he
to
looks
try your
like,
hardest to make sure you've got human victims around at all times, or else you're getting raped for sure.
someone's gonna give him the old dick twist.
That guy looks like he had a hard life as a Trolloc. I don't blame him.
Feel terrible for the guy.
Oh, the tiny Trolloc. He's the one that's half bunny. You know?
Just lower half.
He's
the
half
puppy
field
legs.
mouse.
Field mouse.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
But why not like cool like scorpion Trollocs or like spider Trollocs?
Scorpion. We're bringing insects into this now?
Insects are animals.
Sure, but not.
Why would you make a bird Trolloc? Like the more I think about it, like the less it makes sense. Like it can't fly. It's-
I mean, they have
Big
talons. That's scary.
but just stick with a wolf. Stick with a tiger. Stick with like lion. Stick with something that's like scary.
Why
No
man
one's
just
worried
said,
about
"Hey,
you
you
fucking.
guys."
Yeah, it does look like he's just yelling, "Hey, you guys."
It does look like a little Goonies action going on there.
He may actually be pointing and saying it.
That's probably what's happening. Trollocabra? Trollocabra?
Oh, I do like Trollocabra.
Guys, we have a new Facebook connection that's called livinginAvehicle.com.
Facebook connection?
Or MySpace, sorry.
What the fuck, Tom?
And that website is home of the free digital book, Living in a Vehicle Guide. And it's just got a picture of a rape van on it. Anyway.
All right, if you go over to myspace.com/tWoTcast, it's a new space for all of your Wheel of Time news, www.myspace.com/singwithtaffy. Connect with us on MySpace, guys. You'll get to see what living in a van something.
The Living in a
Kids.
Vehicle account has 1,400 connection.
Oh fuck! Really?
That somehow tracks so well for
How
being
does
on
how does that work?
because everybody in MySpace lives in a car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, every time that someone sees that account, they're like, "I live in a vehicle." I should be. I
I
should
like to have
connect
a
with this guy.
like to have a Facebook account, but I can't afford it. Just MySpace.
Can't afford it.
Do you think they have
In my
the
car.
vanity plate RPE van or R8?
Would you rather have a
R8P? Jetpack or
No.
Have a cool uncle.
Yeah.
Kiss a pretty
Coral
girl.
are flightless birds and they're terrifying. That's true.
Gorham.
Say that to an ostrich, Jono.
Again, ostrich, wolf. I feel like he's kicking ostrich in the fucking throat.
So you just got schooled in bird law.
In bird law?
This isn't sunny.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to be way too tight to like how many page counts they have per issue. It's like, even if that, Tom, like even if they weren't like, you have 1 billion or as many issues as you want to adapt the eye of the world, it would, if they were like, yeah, but if it goes to like 30 pages an issue, like as long as you're getting the story across, like it makes, like if there was a little bleed over room to like be a little shorter or longer or something like that.
Yeah.
So they could hit the story beats correctly.
To reread the book in a way like, how am I going to break this down into a comic? That would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have sympathy for that, and we've talked about how weird it is to kind of like, again, I don't know if you know this is a TV show, Tom, like of how you break these things out. On the other hand, TV show has much more freedom. Like, so if, and one of the things I think next week, not 100% certain, but I would say more than 69% chance that Alan Ramonchuk will be on the show next week.
Yeah. Hey, Alan! Hopefully he comes.
That's good.
Hopefully he can make it.
And we can ask him those questions that hopefully he doesn't remember the answers to.
He's not going to
That's-
remember jack shit.
That's one of the best parts.
We're
Asking
really
him
having Alan
questions.
on to talk to Alan because we love him.
I wonder if
That's it.
if asking these questions is like you trying to ask me to remember an email I got at work 6 months ago. And I'm like,
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like he'll be like, yeah, I kind of remember, but no. I mean, I'm not expecting him to remember a goddamn thing. Let's put it that way.
He used to drink a lot.
So if
more.
he hasn't, even has like one, like, oh yeah, I remember this one thing or this happened, I'll be like, oh, that was enough. You did it.
It's going to be one moderately sexual anecdote, and then we'll talk about Charles Bukowski books, and Tom will be annoyed.
I won't
That's
be
the
here.
whole No, Tom won't be here.
Tom will be here next week. Anyway,
Shit.
Moraine lights some shit on fire and they get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
What do you think about the line of horses? What
They
do you
ride
think?
in single file to hide their numbers.
I feel like putting a lot of people into a panel and using a silhouette could have come in handy for this person in a lot of other scenes.
Yeah,
I had it zoomed in when I first.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna
started.
try to show like 100 Trollocs attacking people, like that's a tool.
Oh yeah, the silhouettes.
Yeah, I would have done the
think
Trollocs
that would-
running up the hill from the back and use like a few large ones in the foreground.
In the
to
foreground,
frame
right,
it,
and then show
and
them.
then-
Yeah, and then guess what you could do in that situation, Tom? In the right way, you might be able to show the expressions of the people that they're running towards, which would be fear and scary.
Maybe, I don't know.
Dumb.
Dumb. Don't do that. That's dumb.
So the next page here, though, it does feel like Rand's hair looks just slightly different in all of them. In the next one, Joe.
This
Yeah.
page.
On the left, like, there's something
Eh.
about the fact that like it's like slicking down the back of his neck that looks like he's wearing a wig.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
that's
what it
weird.
is, Jono?
It's a weird shadow.
It does look. It looks like he's just wearing the same hair and then just swiveling it around his head as as he turns his head to the camera. Just keep his hair facing the front at all times. Listen, I don't know what that looks like from the side. just draw the same haircut.
Just like here's a picture of his hair from the front. What does it look like from the side? Same, I
I
guess.
don't know.
Why would it be different? Again, it just makes me come back to that fucking Norm Macdonald thing with the chef hat killer. Because I am nothing if not the exact same joke 100 times. And I recommend everyone watch that.
That's 100% true. It looks like a horse centipede.
It does. That's exactly right.
Wait,
I meant to
there's-
come back to that.
There's literally a horse centipede at some point. Where was that? Did we already pass?
Equine centipede is one.
Oh
page
no, it's
back.
coming up. It's coming up. The horse centipede's coming up. Here,
Get
Get ready,
awesome.
everybody.
Also on the
Is Tom
second
Sang
page-
Sung? I don't know who's.
Yeah, Tom, that's exactly what I was going to say. Look at Tom Maryland on this page.
He does look
Uh,
hilarious.
he looks like he just like got away
It's
with
weird.
Like, ass for the first time.
It's
he's, like,
it's mostly
very
weird
psyched
because
about-
it's so different from the other artist.
Whatever's happened.
Also, I already like this is clearly just one guy drawing this. There's two artists in this volume, so I assume it comes later because I was like flipping through to see their bios, and Tom Maryland is back to looking how he looked in volume 1 and 2. Like he doesn't look like this. So like for 3 random issues or however many this guy draws, he just looks completely different. Not in a bad way necessarily, but it's just
weird,
completely
too.
different from how he looked in the other things.
It's really
There's a
fun
lot
for
of
me.
Bart Sears in this.
Yeah, I see it.
Like,
I mean, that
the bottom
you
right
hadn't
moraine.
said that, Tom. I would never. Yeah, the bottom right moraine a lot. Yeah,
There's a lot of what?
even that mat up in the upper right corner.
It makes me want to pull
What-
out a bunch of issues of Turok Dinosaur Hunter and see if.
Just be like, let me see.
hold
yes,
on a
yes to
second.
that.
Turok dinosaur hunter.
Well, he did that. I don't think there would be anything from. Well, there could be stuff in here from Exo Man of War, I guess. I think he did some Conan too.
The
I
Robert
feel like
Jordan
there's
Conan?
definitely some borrowing happening here.
I'm almost positive he did like, if not Conan, some sort of other barbarian book. He definitely did something like in that genre. We're talking about Bart
Especially
Sears,
like
Jono.
some
Some
time
who?
ago.
He's an artist. Yeah.
You don't see it
We
everywhere,
do
but I
get
guess
Tom,
you
quote
don't
unquote
borrow
knuckling his
everywhere.
mustaches with his fingertips for some reason.
Well, that's not
Oh,
knuckling.
you do.
Yeah,
That's fingertipping.
it's not like I imagine he'd be
Yeah.
doing like twirling it in his
Yeah,
knuckles.
just like just well,
It's literally called knuckling.
that's that's fingertipping.
Hey, do you think? So take a look at Moraine's scepter. Like,
Staff thing. Yeah,
yeah, that looks like it's got a hole you could fuck.
I mean that
Zoom in
version
on
of it
that.
does. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
It's got a like it just keeps going in.
Jono, I can't zoom in. You say that
Yeah,
every
I-
episode.
I'll make it even worse for you. Watch this.
Just for future
Irritate
reference.
the
Can't
shit
zoom
out
in.
of you. Look at that. Hey,
Oh,
that
no, that
actually
one's good.
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
you can fuck that. You can fuck it.
How are you reading this, Jono? Are you reading it on your phone?
No, this is a Kindle Fire.
Oh, it's on. Oh, okay. By the way, Tom, you've read enough digital comics. You understand what I'm talking about. For some fucking reason, they don't split the pages. It's just double page spread every time, no matter what. And I'm like, it was
annoying.
the laziest breakdown of digital version of the comic ever. I was just like, oh my god. And every volume's been like that. And I'm like, man, a tiny little bit of effort.
I mean, you're probably lucky they did it digital at all.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I'm just like, oh, all right. Well, now
It's
I
not
have pretty
free or
pictures.
easy.
True.
I am. Yeah, I've got them. I've got a paperback version of one, hardback, and then electronic of a couple. I am all across the fucking board here.
Tom looks like the Watcher Carnal dude from His Face Got Old.
That is true. Also, one of the most underappreciated characters.
Also, currently, that guy is old, so maybe he'd be down to play Tom soon.
That'd be amazing.
Did Turok do a crossover with the
Is
X-Men?
that guy
Is that true?
is in so many things. He just
I know.
is the Watcher Cornhole guy from Office. Man.
Well, in his defense, he specifically means that mustache and hair that he had in that movie.
What's that guy's name? Is it Dietrich Bader? Does that sound right?
Yeah, Dietrich Bader.
Diedrich, yeah, it's
Something like-
Diedrich, and
Yeah.
he's fantastic in that.
Yeah, he's fantastic in everything.
Yeah.
The Watcher Cornhole guy just fucking killed.
That's
Like
great.
a long and storied career.
Turok was in the last Alien movie fighting a predator. Was he?
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
He died in 5 seconds. Ran with
Turok?
his channel.
He's a dinosaur.
Honestly, just looking at
Yeah,
Diedrich
he got
Bader's
his
fucking
dinosaur.
mustache, just looking at Diedrich Bader's mustache hair combination makes me laugh instantly. Like he's
Well, yeah, we're seeing it right here.
fucking perfect.
It's right there.
All right, I gotta roll out.
It's Dietrich Bader.
Hey, hold on, Tom.
Bye bye.
If you put it on the right channel, you can watch them play their boobs on the right
Okay,
channel.
I'll do it right now. All right.
Say goodnight, Tommy Bear.
Oh,
Pretty
Tom
good
left us. Now we gotta just talk about a comic book?
Yeah, that's just the two of us. What are we gonna do? Stay on topic?
I
What's
guess.
Taffy think?
Oof.
Taffy?
Taffy?
All right, well, so now we're stuck
What do
with
you think about the
Randon's
walls of
helmet.
Shatter Logoth? What do you think about Shatter Logoth in general?
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, and that's not good.
Yeah,
They look like
I'm
you
right
could-
there with you.
You could jump them on a horse, and like there's like 3 vines. Like honestly, it looks like my house if I like just took a week off of trimming shit.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like the. I mean, granted, the rocks are broken down, the walls are broken.
A little bit, but it's not that bad. Like, I guess maybe hats off to what's his name, Peyton Fane, for decent gardening work in this last couple thousand
Yeah,
years,
it's not bad,
all
not
by
bad.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work for me.
It just feel like it's just funny because the narration's like, there's so many vines, we could just climb those walls. They couldn't even tell it was walls, and then like very clearly in the illustration, it's just walls.
What about the bottom left, like the gaping hole? And that's not even a reference to anything. That's just dark, but also solid. Like it doesn't. I think that's
Oh.
supposed to be like a deep
You know,
tunnel.
You know, it's weird. I didn't even notice that.
It looks like someone's helmet. Like if you were to tell me
Is
there's
that
this
what they're
guy's,
riding towards? Is that like what ran?
that's
No.
the entrance to Shadar Logoth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks atrocious. Maybe that's a
Also-
little harsh.
I mean, I know we're wrapping up issue 1 of this volume here, but this is how this page is presented.
You're not
It's
wrong.
like you literally have to turn the page to see the panel of land riding into the city, and I'm just like, I don't understand. You could have shown that from so many angles to
Can
get
you
that
read?
across.
Can you read it for me, by the way?
I mean, it just says, we enter here. So here's how this panel should look. Like, it's clearly meant to be like a double page spread, but they don't have the page count for it or whatever. They're going over on pages. And I'm like, then draw it a different way. Like, what the fuck?
The we enter here thing, this is
There's
the
a reason
most-
why, if this is for comic book readers, there's a reason why comic book readers are going, huh? And then the book readers are just going, this is cool, I guess. Like there's a reason these books weren't what they should have been. Now the show's gonna go all night. Tom's on here?
Yeah.
Taffy's not here?
Shanda's last thing to me before she died tonight was,
Yeah.
please don't go to 11:20 like you did the other day. Like, was that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? And I was
I have no idea. I don't
see
remember.
what we can do.
I mean, we're definitely
No.
not.
We definitely not. Yeah, we're already
We're
out
definitely
of
not.
coverage.
We have a whole other issue, Jono. We can we have so many tangents to go on. That dude is old now. Oh,
Yeah, Dieter Bader.
Dietrich Bader, yeah.
Did I just unintentionally portmanteau?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I already did that one. We need to treat Turok like Where's Waldo on his channel from now on. That's not a bad idea. I like it.
I like that
Sick
a
of doing
lot.
yard work? Try Mashadar.
Yeah, that's what we should do with Tom.
There's
Because
an
I don't know if you
E
guys
on
know
the
this.
end.
Tom does a fuck ton of work.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Which is weird.
Anyway, so
because
there's this
Tom might
weird
be the
sideways
laziest person.
page. But here it is if you
Yeah.
want to see it in the normal orientation.
We enter
Again,
here, by
make
the
the
way,
gates
is a
closer
good
together.
ass tattoo.
Make the gates closer together. Draw some of the other characters in the foreground. Make it a
make
vertical shot. I don't understand what you're doing as an artist. Like, what are you fucking doing? I have one page to draw this. What if I turned it sideways? I don't
What
like
if I
it.
made it
Makes
weird?
no fucking sense. It's the craziest. It's the craziest thing. There are comic books like that are like drawn all sideways, so you flip it that way, like you flip it up.
Oh, okay. I kind of like that
But
idea.
that's rare, and it's usually like a gimmick, and they do it like once in a million years. But like,
Yeah.
that's just random. Like to have a page oriented a specific way the entire time, and then just randomly have one page oriented a different way. It's very strange.
And
Especially when it's not the last page, because the last page
also,
goes right back to normal orientation.
I had seen that and I was like, what the fuck happened here? Like, very confused. Very confused.
I don't understand what's going on in this page either. Is that like part of a wall? Why is there sky on both sides? Or is that not them entering? Like, why is there sky on the left side as well as the right that they're entering? I guess is what I'm saying. Because you're seeing wall here.
The wall
Do you see
is
what I'm
narrow.
saying?
This is them entering.
That's
as they're
insane. No way.
the wall is narrow.
Okay, so they immediately walked in and then turned left so they could both be on
Yeah.
both sides of the wall. Oh, okay. All right.
What's wrong with it? Yeah.
I buy it. It's dumb.
Also,
I buy
technically,
your
you can't buy
explanation,
that.
but it's wrong. Yeah.
It's too green. That shit's too verdant once you get into Shadar Logoth. It's just
Oh yeah, that's
bullshit.
another thing. Like again, and this is kind of on the colorist as well, but like I was gonna mention that, but like man, just like every blade of grass is just like bright, vivid green. Like everywhere they go, it's just like the same. Like all, I don't know, the colorist,
Yeah, that is on
although
the
coloring
because-
like a coloring book is like filling everything in and doing a decent job at it. There's no like thought process of like it's evening, it's dusk, it's dawn, it's the middle of the day,
Also,
it's bright light.
it's-
There's like like there's no color grading or changing of colors.
What's the whole point of this, though, too, right? Like, this is a never-ending winter. So, like, it should be brown grass that's dead, or
Yeah.
like, with, like the only
Yeah.
green shoots are like briars and shit. It's what Rand's been saying the entire fucking time. Like, it's briars, thorns.
Which would be
know.
kind of visually boring after a while. I get that, but like,
Well, so it's just green.
exactly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but I mean, in the sense that like they're all wearing Two Rivers woolen, so they're all wearing browns and grays, and like,
Fair enough,
and
I
it would
get
just be
that.
brown and gray everywhere, and you just be like, oh, this is dreary as fuck. They literally had that scene. It's when they're fighting the scouts at the beginning, and we talked about this on our podcast of the books 1,000 times. So like, what are the blue flashes when like Land's sword hits the Myrtle sword?
yeah.
And they don't do it visually. they mention it in the comic book. There was a flash of blue light when his sword hit the other sword, and like it's not there.
What is the point of this visual
I'm
medium
just-
to not show it?
That's what I'm saying. It feels like they're just dropping the ball every second with like the visual part of this medium. Like this is the scene right here, the bottom left. That's when it's like the blue flash of light thing, and I'm like, you could have done that. You could have shown the blue sparks or the blue flash of light.
Can I tell you something? Fuck
Yeah.
you, Joe. You're a cunt.
You just take the dick and twist.
The old dick twist.
The old dick twist. You know what I'm talking about?
But
Anyway.
let's go to the
All
next
right,
one.
issue 2, chapter
Nope,
2.
chapter 2. Get your
Chapter
terminology.
2
right, man.
of volume 3.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool because this is Jeremy
Wait, what?
Saliba? I don't know. But he was an official artist back when I was an official artist.
Oh,
But it's
Saliba.
showing the
He's got
breakdown of his
Arsenal.
like
Yeah.
of his play. He's planning out the cover. So I thought that was kind of cool.
So
Instead of
mine's
just
different.
being like it's a black and white drawing.
Mine's different. Mine
Oh, yours doesn't have
shows not currently.
No, this is at the end, Jono. This is the regular
okay,
transition.
yeah.
This is
I'm
the
excited
cover
to get
at the
to the
back
end
of the
because
book.
that's pretty interesting on the left. The colored
It's cool to
version-
see like, what about this or that? And they're like, no, do the one with the 3 boys, and they're like do the thing.
Done.
I like that.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't know how I feel about the giant grin on the left side of the bottom right pane.
yeah, well, obviously they didn't go that way, so that's good. I guess it's them entering at the very bottom, like those little specks on the road are them, which I get, and then Mordeth is supposed to be like like as they walk in, but like I guess that would be weird.
But that's interesting because like if you remember like while they're in the bottom treasure room, like Ordeath get like self-inflates and then kind of like but the giant grin is cartoonish and the weirdest.
Well, it wouldn't
sort
be
of
like
way.
he's literally looking over the city. It's just like him, like a poster for a movie or something, where
Sure.
some of their heads are big in the background, and
But anyway, so the first page though, I like this black and white drawing a lot. Like I think actually this is a really cool drawing.
Jeremy did some really good. He did some of the covers in the first volume, I think. Like one of the ones that didn't make any sense, the one with Perrin and Egwene, and then it showed Elias and like the wolves underneath and the running and like the glowing eyes
Right.
as he's like, like that was him, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that was him.
Yeah.
He did a few of the covers for the first volume. But yeah, he's great. But
I don't like the colored version as much. Rand's hair looks atrocious. Like just that, like
it's funny because it's the same colors for the whole book, so like maybe that's why.
But it, again,
which is funny because the background
versus, like,
looks
his
great,
darker
though.
faced. Yeah, the other like Matt and Perrin. Matt especially looks good. I like the shadowing on his neck. Like he looks like he could take like an 8-inch dick down his throat. Like he's. Like,
I was talking about more like where Mordeth is in the columns and how the light's hitting the columns. But yeah, sure.
Yeah. But I think Mordeth, like that's one of the things I think is really cool is like Mordeth in that kind of old school vest combo. I think that he looks like intimidating as fuck, just like arms clasped behind his back. I like it.
Also, I don't know what I had in my brain for him, but this isn't it. But I don't disagree with it. It's just like I don't think I had anything in my head. I think I was just like, oh yeah, fancy guy in the old city. That's weird.
Yeah,
but I didn't like put it together. I guess
Fair enough.
I think it's matching like what Age of Legends style like dress that they put on the rest of the Forsaken.
He shouldn't be Age of Legends.
And well, no, but I mean like adjacent. Like relatively.
Yeah.
It matches. I think.
So,
anyway.
I don't know if you got some chat shit to get to. I actually think that this is an interesting first look on the inside of Charlotte. That first picture of them,
the
just
first
like on the top right. Yeah, it's not how I think about it at all, but it is very, I guess, interesting. It looks more like we're going into another wall, really. Like honestly, if this had been a wall covered in, like that could be a Sally Port on the left, and that's like the main gate. Like that would have made more sense, really. Just cover it in fucking vines, and you're good to go.
That's true. That would make more sense. I guess it's supposed to be like a large building, like on the street, but I get what you're saying completely.
Yeah,
like if there was more of a.
On that note, if you've got a wife, girlfriend, whatever named Sally, and you don't call her vagina at the Sally Port or her rectum or mouth, your call.
You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Why? That's the Cheshire Ordieth. Mordeth. Like Planet Full said, he did some great covers like that one that didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense for where they put it on the book. It was a great drawing. I said that when we were doing volume 1. I was just like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, why are they showing Egwene and Rand there and like running through the woods?
It was 400 pages off. It was a very confusing.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Save that for later when they're actually doing that. Like, what are you doing? Didn't make any sense. The drawing itself is great though. What the fuck are we? So there's a long conversation with the guy from Office Space.
Peter Baker.
Yeah.
Dietrich Bader. Dieter Badrick is now what's stuck in my head, and I'm just gonna get that
Dieter
wrong.
Badrick, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Channel 9, man. It's the first exam.
I did my dumb thing. Tom still has a new look. The boys explore and almost get eaten. What was he going to do to them? And then they head for the river. That's basically all I wrote. So yeah, let's talk about it. The boys leaving. I mean, I know it's maybe it's because maybe I've read The Eye of the World too many times. But,
no such thing.
And I don't buy that they're that stupid anymore. But like, I'm just like, come on, guys. like this is a dumb idea. So every time they do it, I'm like, you idiots. You adorable idiots.
It's atrocious writing. Not their fault. Not atrocious writing. It's atrocious, logic.
Yeah,
but not
Matt
the
being like,
fault.
everything should be fine. fine. She said the Trollocs won't even come in the city. Like, I like logically, like the things he's saying make sense, but like, why Matt and or Rand and Perrin don't just immediately go like, no, Matt, like, you're fucking.
Because they're boys, and boys are stupid.
Boys are stupid. Yeah,
He's a kid.
sure. Kids are
These
afraid
kids
of
are
the dark.
not scared of this park, by the way.
They're scared. They're scared of the dark though, because they run home
Yes.
before it gets dark.
Do you think there's?
What do you think about the Ordeath? So, like, seeing this. So, this whole issue is basically Mordeth. I keep saying Ordeath. This whole issue is Mordeth.
Yes.
No, there's no I. It's just Mordeth.
No, Mordieth and Ordeth.
Oh, Ordeth.
Yes.
You're reversing that, right?
Yes, I
Doing
know.
that on purpose? Okay.
Yes.
Just checking. I don't know. What do you think about it? Is this like the way your brain visualizes it? It's such a weird chapter. Like in the book, even in the book, it's like, what just happened? Like you're like, the guy turned into smoke and squiggled through a little hole in the wall. What happened? Like, it's very strange.
The answer is
So I don't know how I like it or not.
The answer is no, but I do really. It's not how I picture anything really.
Oh, or
but I'm really excited to see his smoke come from a butthole scene. I'm not sure if it's because that's literally what it looks like.
Jono, have you ever seen? I know the answer is no, but have you ever seen the anime called Akira?
I have not.
Have you ever seen Akira?
No.
All right. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess I kind of wanted more like body horror out of this.
Yes.
The expansion scene. Like I wanted it to look gross and not just look like a giant man's in the room. You know what I mean? Like
like, so have you seen like Dune, right? The original not the original, but Dune, like the first of the 3 Dune movies that are coming out, current one, when Baron Harkonnen just like is all grotesque and weird.
Yeah,
that's not dissimilar from what
that's close to what I'm talking about. All right, well, I'm just gonna skip to the
skip
panel.
ahead.
This is the panel where he gets big, which is insane. It just looks ridiculous.
This doesn't look intimidating, like or anything. Like this looks like just a bald dude who's tall, with midgets around him. Like it doesn't.
Also, what's going on in the panel above that? I'm just realizing, is that his hand growing outwards? Is that his arm like extending? Like there's a million wrinkles before it gets to his shoulder. What's happening there? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I guess
that looks weird. That looks really weird.
What are you talking about? The very top, like the second one from the top?
The second one from the top, yeah. The second one down.
I don't know.
Because if that's him growing, that's horrible. Because I didn't even notice it before. Anyway, I just wanted more like grotesque, like monster expanding in the room that doesn't make any logical sense. Like, you know, bits of treasure stuck in his gross rolls as he pours across the floor.
Yeah.
Giant mass of disgustingness. That would terrify me. I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I'd be like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here.
I did like the fact that they tried to show on the one before, like the shadows going the wrong direction from.
All right, so that's cool. All right, yeah. Like, so this, all the lead up to that scene is good. I like them meeting him. The pacing's a little too fast. Like they do kind of like immediately go like, let's go down here. And they're like, all right, let's go. And you're like, oh, this is insane. Yeah. Like, I just feel like they could have given that a little bit more room to breathe as a scene, but like the lead up to it's great. And this scene, like you were saying, is good.
Yeah. I think it's interesting to like, if anything should be like sideways, make this panel.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Show like, you know, give it a little more like depth and stretch to the fucking like feet, because
I mean, do you need to show panel after panel of Rand seeing shadows to say you don't have any shadow? Like, you could just have like Rand look this way and then look that way, and then the whole rest of the page could be Ordeath with no shadow, and be like, he doesn't have any shadow, you know, like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, do we need Perrin's feet and Matt's hand, and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Perrin's feet's a different fetish, and the answer is yes. We absolutely do need that.
Anyway, it's cool. I mean, like, this is a hard thing to draw.
Hear my wife dying of allergies in the background.
I pictured a
Fucking blow.
ripoff of Willy Wonka. I thought that was me. I was like, is that me sneezing in the background?
No.
somehow? I pictured a ripoff of Willy Wonka.
Interesting.
Like the inflatable, the violets turning violet. That part? Those are not balloon proportions. Is that what they did? I mean, they do say that, right? He inflates like a balloon or whatever.
Well, not like a balloon, because that's not like a known term, but yeah, he inflates. He pretty much just like inflates and then
grew an extra elbow.
Also, I'm really excited to get to the one where we just have Mordith peeking through some butt cheeks on the bottom right. That is the Mashadar shit, like that we've been joking about for a while.
For all these years. Hey, Matt's holding a little blade. Is that the dagger?
I guess, but also the bottom right is the look on my face when I take that Mashadar shit.
You're excited.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good shit. Write that one down on my epitaph. Like that's how it's gonna be on my gravestone.
All right,
buzz, by the way.
Nothing like a good shit.
Yeah,
got it.
I kind of want to take a fucking screenshot of that and send it to Tom, saying like, "Good luck tonight."
I mean, you can.
Doing it now. All right. Well, you do the real work while I send this dumb picture.
I'm just writing down your epitaph for your wife
Oh.
when you die. Because I know you'll die before her.
There's a good chance. Although, we do have her, my eulogy for her, if she goes first, when I kill her, is the speech
when you
from
kill
Slughorn. The farewell Aragog.
Farewell.
That is literally her
Aragog.
Your body will decay.
I told you I know you know this, but that is single-handedly my favorite scene in all 8 Harry Potter movies.
Yep.
all of them.
Spent a lot of time in a hotel room with you with those on, and yes, I know
it's the best, and he's the best character in all the movies. So that makes movie number 6 the best movie. He's in it. It's the greatest. I can't, man. And we were just talking before the show about Harry Potter casting.
Yeah,
but I can't imagine them. Whoever is doing Professor Slughorn in that show,
you've got
better fill those fucking shoes, and it's because it's gonna be hard.
Like, it's weird because I can, of course you can recast Daniel Radcliffe. That's fine. It's been a while. Great show, great song.
The show creators saw the comic, and we're like, "There's no way we could CGI an extra elbow."
Skip it.
Let's skip Mordith.
I it's such a dumb
That's
thing.
a thing. Like, why? Why didn't they?
I just want to get drunk and yell about it. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? What were they not thinking?
I know. There's a lot of comparisons to be drawn between the way you break a comic book down and the way a show.
Absolutely,
weirdly.
it's a very interesting thing.
It keeps coming up, I guess, is what I'm saying. But
it's like morning.
Man, at the very least, the comic book got the book right. You know what I mean? I might be like, I wish the art was a little better, or I might be like, well, here and there. But for the most part, I'm like, okay. All right.
Yeah, that looks like Diedrich Bader. Why'd you put him in? Like, that's strange.
Yeah, why is Diedrich Bader here all of a sudden? Because he's not in issue 5.
Yeah.
Presumably.
We haven't finished. We'll see.
I don't know.
But it's a very strange thing to or I don't know if it's strange. It's a very funny thing. It's a very lampoonable thing that they've gotten an idea on paper, literally, with here's how you would actually storyboard it. Also, they have their own people who presumably can do storyboards, and they still didn't do it.
How many
Again, we
volumes
haven't made
is
fun
it?
of the show in a
This is
minute.
this is 6 volumes.
Yeah.
There's 6 issues a volume. Mostly. I think
So-
the first one had 7, but we can fudge that.
So 36. So 6 times 6 is 36.
So really, like 3-ish issues would be chapters. Sorry, 3 chapters would be like an episode of the show. So you'd need like 12-ish episodes a season. And you could literally capture everything that they've captured. And maybe like the pilot episode is like a little longer. So that would get you the 7th issue for the first volume, and then you're done. Like they already broke it down for you. They figured it out for you.
Also,
You know what I mean?
visually put shit on
It's
paper. What
fine.
you need to CGI.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just goddamn.
Anyway, well, don't worry about that. They'll be fine. And I'm not.
That'll be fine.
I
I
ought to
can't
be
wait. I mean,
okay.
let's see what they do with season 4. We'll see.
Do you have the? Is it saved yet? Graphic.
No. What do you think about Mordeth turning into a red smoke trail? Smoke monster from Lost.
Yeah. So that's not good.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, if there was more smoke on this giant body, I'd be like, okay, well, that's how he grew larger. Or like these are 2 very disconnected versions of the same character, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, just visually, like why not show like smoke making him bigger or something if that's what you're gonna do. I know he did that in the book, but did it look like smoke, or did he just like squeeze through a hole like creepily and weird? I can't remember. feel like he
Smoke, but also it
okay.
was smoke, but also like if you look, like show it,
But
show
it's
it
like
again.
red. It's like red.
Back up
smoke.
one
It doesn't-
picture.
Okay.
There's no hints that. So he's giant on the left.
Yeah, it almost looks like an optical illusion, aside from the double elbows on the panel above it. It almost looks like it's like he's really still small, like Moraine was. Like, we already saw that trick in this comic book. So literally, if you're only reading the comic, you have like an instance where one of the characters used magic to like appear large, but she was really on her horse the whole time and just left.
Mr. Mirrors.
So like,
ask Mirrors.
on one hand, like, why would they be scared or fall for that? Because that like
that just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, because it just happened to them, like not the last town they were in. And then I don't know. I mean, there's the other things of like not having a shadow, and he's been creepy the whole time, and
yeah.
whatever.
But so go back, put it back up.
Mm-hmm. Big one
Again.
This guy.
So this is perfect. So like if you look, he's giant, whatever. We've got to kind of fight, scrabble. He's now normal size for the most part on the bottom right, I think, and then crazy, and you're all dead. Next page.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all dead, and then he's just this like thin as fuck thing going into that.
Yeah.
It's
pure
very-
insanity. It is in the book too, though. So like, I remember reading that and going like, wait, what did he do? Like, kind of like, I mean, I don't know.
But it felt more. It felt a little more natural in the book, and maybe that's because I've read the book so many times. But it also felt more like visceral and fear-inducing. This is just like
you're creeped out by the guy the whole time, and then
you're creepy as fuck.
Again,
Here,
the build.
he's just-
I said this already, but like the build up to him being creepy is great.
Yeah,
Like this, all this stuff is great. This is just
but
like
the moment of
clunky,
truth.
and then this is clunky. The transition between.
Yeah, and then just red leaking out of a butthole in the wall.
The smoke looks like he really didn't want to shave that last little tuft of hair.
We've all been there. But that was, by the way, so I meant to tell you this. The biggest mistake I made in Scotland.
Yeah, he's
and
got a
I
little
do
hair.
apologize to my wife. I hadn't trimmed my pubes in the last like longer than usual, and so I trimmed him before we went on the flight.
Yeah,
And like when you first like trim your pubes, like it kind of itches, and man, stuck on a fucking flight for 9 hours with like a
you're
freshly
scratching your crotch all the
trimmed-
time.
I was just like, well, this is like a little like uncomfortable. I need to be better for my wife. And I apologize to her and myself.
Did you just cover up with a blanket and then just go to town?
It's not like I've got scabies. I've got scabies. You want to join the Mile High Scratch Club?
Good to know.
That's not horrible.
That's pretty horrible. I mean, no one wants to picture your pubes and you scratching down there.
Felt bad.
No one wants that in their brains.
Has it really been this long since I trimmed my pubes? I'm sorry, baby.
Who is this person? What did they do with John?
What did I say?
John, if you shave your pubes before a flight, it doesn't actually help the airplane's aerodynamics.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't know that.
It was a comparatively short flight. It's only 8.5 actually out of the 9-hour flight. So you're welcome.
Did you shave in the lavatory?
Yeah, just shave in the lavatory. Just a lake of hair. Just the top.
You gotta flush it down.
water
It's just the
there.
air. And it goes. And the hair fluffs up. No good. How'd you get a razor blade on the flight? Don't pay attention. Don't worry about that.
That is part of the plot of American Pie
Snakes on a
3,
Plane.
by the way. That he trims his pubes and it goes out the window.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I know that because it was on at one of the hotels.
American Pie 3. I thought that was the very first one, wasn't it?
No, it's the American Wedding. It's the third one, and that's where he trims his pubes beforehand. Learn your American Pie history.
All those movies, assuming I saw them all, blended together. I don't remember.
You're damn right.
Any of that.
Because they're all classics.
Yeah, they're. Yes. Anyway, they run back and they're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
like Moraine's like, "Where the fuck were you guys?" And Neve reads them the riot act or whatever, and then like Moraine's like, "What were you guys thinking?" And then Matt's like, "You didn't tell us it was dangerous." It's the best. It's the best reaction. You said it was safe.
I'll be honest. Of all the things, they have so many panels. They're missing to me one of the most clutch kind of. Thank you, Glenn. One of the most interesting panels to me is not there, which is when they've left and they're walking back and they feel all the eyes in Shadar Logoth.
Yeah, it really just skips straight to them going there. Like, I don't want any of this treasure, and then they just like get back. Like they don't like run through the dark city. Like how cool would that have been?
That's
give him a page. Give him one page. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, does it need to be 22 pages or whatever exactly? Like, give him 23 pages. Like, if they need another page, like
no,
let them draw them. Run. Let them draw. What are you paying? I know you're probably paying the artist by page, but like, what's a page?
Yeah, but and also sacrifice something else, man. Like that's one of the most like from Shadar Logoth. That's like one of the most like this feels like you feel that, right? Like because this is when it's getting close to night.
You're supposed to be scared of the fucking city itself as well, I guess. I mean, presumably we'll see that in the next chapter because they're about to leave.
Oh, where are they going? Are they going on a journey?
Well, Moraine proceeds to be like, this city is dangerous because of actual danger, you dummies. Kind of like.
Guess who I am? Go back one. Top left.
Randall Thor? Are you Randall Thor? Oh, okay.
Randall Thor.
That's how you describe a giant monster.
His dick is this big.
He got big.
Yeah.
What do you think about this
brief
honest. Glimpse of worm tongue Mordeth?
What do you think of Moraine's lips there? On go back one. Yeah, kind of on that left panel, like the big one on the right of the left side.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my dick would look big in those. Those are small lips. Like that would help.
Yeah, probably.
Small mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a small mouth.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
And also, she's like 4'8" because she's from Carrion. Like, goddamn, like you could like split her mouth open.
Damn it, Jono. The fuck, dude. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. I agree.
I said you could. I don't think you should. All right.
I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah. Now she looks very irritated at that next page.
Let me just see what ends. What ends this? Weird shot of the moon. I mean, I guess she goes into detail about like who this creature. I mean, like again, like I know we've said this a million times when we've reread these books and talked about this scene over and over again on our podcast, but even though they're dumb, it is also the fact that they're not giving them any fucking information. Like if Moraine just opened her mouth and was like, "This is fucking gonna be dangerous, and you guys need to stay close and do this and do that," or whatever, like just something, like some, like it is sort of.
It's quintessential
sort
Gandalf.
of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
It is. Do you have show me the comic, please?
Which one?
One before this.
Okay.
Top right.
Yeah.
You're looking at Mordeth sucking at King's nipple.
He's just suckling a shoulder. Don't worry about that.
I'm glad they've got the history of it. I get really
say a weird thing about that guy that you don't know. He's the pull-out king. They call him the pull-out king because of all these couches that pull out into a bed.
Does he look like that for you?
No. He's just wearing the classic, like the king fluffy white fur with the black dots in it. You're like, come on, really? That's what we're going with.
It's got dots in
white.
It's got dots on it.
We got dots in here. Like a little, like, come on. I don't know. Oh, he's in charge, so he's got to have the white fur with the little black flecks in it.
All right, so continue on. Next page.
I mean,
Top left. Look how cuddly he is.
He looks pretty fucking evil. Oh, yeah, like the not top, second down on the left. He has that pesky piece of hair he didn't shave off again.
Looks like he's like an eyeball, right? Like the back of an eyeball just kind of floating there in the. It's not good.
I mean, this was kind of gotten across well.
No, I don't disagree with that.
Tom's not wearing his cloak.
Ooh. I'm out. I think that my only problem with this is not from the not my only, but like my current problem with this is it does strain credulity that like he never really got out and reinfected the populace. Considering how
I always imagined it as in that did happen a couple of times, and like,
but the dagger itself was never like the dagger itself was a extra special kind of thing.
Not necessarily extra special, but like a significant object, where I feel like he murders. Oh, well, his idea, his plan is always to get somebody to leave with part of the city. So he
can't leave himself. He needs someone to like escort him, right?
Well, it didn't work though because Jack put the cork back in the island.
That's exactly right.
You can't get out. You can't get out again. And then you can just kill him. You can just stab him with the ruby hilted dagger. So wait, now Tom's wearing the cloak in the background there? That's random. Or is it under a brown cloak? Is he wearing his gleaming cloak under a brown cloak? Is that what I'm supposed to gather here?
I mean,
no
it
cloak.
Looks purple.
No, that's Nynaeve. He's on the far right.
Yeah, it looks
He's
purple.
by her staff.
No, not that one. The picture before.
Oh, whatever. Yeah,
on the right
brown,
here.
whatever.
Yeah, it looks purple.
Sure.
I
think this is like lighting effects, but yeah.
there's no like hint of color from the gleaming cloak.
No, it's all. But again, it looks like he's wearing something over it in that picture. I don't know. It's weird. This artist, I think, is better in some ways and not better in a lot of ways, and
Yeah, it seems like
but it
he's more
definitely feels like
talented, but
they're
less
cutting
consistent.
corners periodically.
Yes, I would absolutely agree with you on that.
Cutting corners in the sense of like, I'm on a deadline, I don't have time to draw 100 Trollocs running up a hillside. I'm not
So
saying like
here's-
in a bad way. I just mean like cutting corners of like, I only have so much time, I can only do this.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it. I mean, like that's got to be like, what's your favorite part of drawing? I like to do the smallest little things in the
How
background.
you know he's a king.
Oh, hello, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
But I mean,
Is
I think
the moon
that
being eclipsed by another moon? That's not how moons work. Is it? I didn't bring up the moon thing like every time we pulled up this page. I think it's a crescent moon. It's just crazy the way like that doesn't work though. Like it's too crescenty. You know what I mean?
it's too.
It's not how that.
So,
It's not how that
I
works.
mean, depending on how we don't. Well, it's supposed to be this world, so that's not how this would work at all.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's
Sure. Yeah.
Different age.
I'll give them artistic license on that one.
Oh, whatever happened to Saladin Ahmed? Speaking of Throne of Crescent Moon.
The king should have listened to the advisor on his other children. What step?
All right, that made me very happy. People may not know this about me, but
that was the best comment of the night. I think. Can't think of a better comment.
I don't know. I've said a few
fantastic.
I thought were very
Should have
smart.
listened to that. So stupid. Less death is just in the shadows over there on the right, behind that word bubble.
Technically, it could be fewer death, depending on if they can be counted.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Oh, Few Death would have been a great name.
It's a terrible name.
It's just as good as Mordeth. No. I mean, yeah.
But Mordeth is a Arthurian name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that adds or subtracts to you in the fact that there's technically a less original but also more relevant point for it. But that's an Arthurian name.
Sure, yeah.
Feudith.
Feudeth.
Or fewer,
Feudeth does not
depending on-
exist and should. Light Blind of Fool knows what we're talking about. How did you think about so again, we're only 2 issues into this volume, but how do you feel about the pacing so far? I feel like these 2 issues were a little fast for me, a little forced. Feels like they're trying to get a lot of the story, or maybe they're highlighting parts of the story that they should be going past fast, and then they're cramming stuff into pages that they could have given more breadth.
Yeah, it's an interesting question because, again, we don't know, and hopefully Alan will remember next week. Join us next week with Alan Ramantra. Yeah, he's not gonna remember shit. But were they told hey, you've got to do even this many chapters for each thing, and this is where they need to go to, or were they told I need 8 or whatever the fucking number is, right? I need this many volumes.
Presumably, Chuck Dixon as the adapter
Duck Chickson
was given X amount of issues to
do
break the book down into, and probably chose.
So that's my question.
From what Maria told us, it seems like she said that they gave him very few notes, as in he did a good job breaking it down, but at the same time they were like, but you got to include this note or this story beat here or whatever, or don't make sure you don't skip this story beat because it's important later on. That seemed like, so I would have to imagine, based on the limited knowledge we have of this, that Chuck Dixon probably just said I've got X amount of issues, this is how this story breaks down, kind of thing. Which is unfortunate because, if we were going at it from another direction, like Tom mentioned earlier, of just adapt the book into a comic book, and however many issues it takes, that would have changed everything. Yeah,
it's a really interesting question about how you pace that, right? Again, what I don't know is, are you told to do this many pieces like this, or the whole thing just needs to be this long?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a different thing, right? If you're told you have to make it into 20 pieces in 5 are from the first 200 pages, like 200, 1 through 200, 201 through 400, etc. Or just all of it fits in this entire thing, and best of luck, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And maybe
I don't know.
Shitola's
That would be interesting to know what was going
Well,
on with that. I feel like if they had given them a little more free reign, it might have picked up better as an actual comic. Like maybe people would have been like, "Oh, this fucking you ever read those books?" And people would be like, "No," but it's amazing because like look at this one issue where it's just nonstop fighting Trollocs or whatever, and they're running up hillsides. Like it's one of the best issues, and they just take the entire issue to run scared from Trollocs that are a scouting party or whatever. Like that would have been really cool.
So what is your preferred type of like issue like for you? Like, is it an action? Is it?
I mean, with a story like this, I would say giving the story more room to breathe, I think, would be the more important thing. Like, or maybe it's like less about breaking. You know what it is? The way this is broken down is issue by issue, chapter by chapter, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So it could go out on the newsstands, but I think that's a bad way to do this. Like, it would be better if it came out as volumes that were collected already. Because then you could hit story beats per volume, but like be less worried about every chapter has to end a certain way. Every chapter has to have a certain amount of action. Like then you could just tell the story and give a little bit more room for action and a little less room for like, boring stuff where they're walking on horseback and shit like that. But like, if it was told more of as a graphic novel kind of version versus like, let's try to put issue after issue out on the newsstands. Like that seems like a weird way to tell the wheel time.
And that makes more sense, right? Like the whole point being, let's put out in this thick fucking book like already exists versus trying to do it chapter by chapter, day by day.
Mm-hmm. Like if you took if you said this is going to be 6 volumes and you need to break it down into 6 volumes, the eye of the world. Like, but you didn't have to be concerned about when that issue started and stopped. Like that would change how the pacing was working throughout the series. Like that would very much change like what was going on. And I think that might have been a more weirdly concise way of telling it as well, because like you're not wasting time trying to like hit a story beat within a specific issue. Like you can
you're hitting what matters, not glossing over shit, but also anyway, well, that didn't happen
anyway. Oh, more dread is the less dread. Okay, also Demon Dread. Oh, Demon Dread is that a reference to Arthurian legend? I didn't know that.
Demon Dread? No.
Is it just the dread part?
Demon Dread himself, not that I can think of, but like there may be pieces.
I mean,
Mordred obviously is.
Oh yeah, Mordred. Yeah, graphic novel like that Bukowski book. Yeah, that should be a graphic novel. I need to see those illustrations.
So probably next week there will be at least 1 or 2 Bukowski pieces. By the way,
at least.
Did you want the Bukowski?
I mean, we've been doing Bukowski and referencing Alan for many episodes now.
Yeah.
I would imagine we're going to talk to Alan. We're going to discuss it a little bit.
Would you like the Bukowski reading of the week? Or it can be held.
Do we have time for one tonight?
Do you want it? Or it can be held because it's a pretty good one. What I've got for if Alan comes on the show, or when Alan's on next week, he might. Like
let's put it this way: if Alan's not coming on next week, he'll come on the week after. It's not an if scenario; it's a when scenario.
But right now, he's thinking next week.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
You want me to hold this?
I think hold it. I think hold it.
Yeah. All right.
I want to bombard Alan with as much Bukowski as we can.
Well, he texted or he wrote me that he is reading another one too, not set in the current universe of the character that I've been reading from, but it's a detective noir kind of thing, which I'm now fascinated by. I'm trying to think of the idea of like a noir detective, just sex addict, which makes a lot of sense. But in his just cripplingly grotesque terms, which I like a lot. Anyway, join us next week for that.
Well, I can't wait for that. So that's tWoTcast for this week. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. And theoretically, I respond. tWoTcast theme songs brought to you by the one and only Taffy Bennington, who wasn't here tonight.
But I think she'll be here next week.
Yeah, of course. And legendary
Apparently
Andrew,
Tom-
Bard of Time. Links to their stuffs below. Yeah, Tom won't be. Taffy will be. We'll be fine. We'll have Alan. We'll be good. We have plenty.
This show's gonna be way better. Tom's dead.
Tom's dead. No one seems to have noticed. Alan's here. It'll be
Tom's
great.
dead.
Yeah, join us next episode for more Wheel of Time covering the Eye of the World comic book, Volume 3, Chapters 3 and 4, or general conversation about the comic book, and Alan Romanchuk's here. We don't know. we don't know yet.
We'll see how much we get into.
I'm Joe. Say goodnight, Jono.
Good night, Jono.
Tom was here too, in theory.
No,
I think he was here. Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Among the first to start, the tWoTcast was so smart to lovingly bash our favorite books. But that was long ago, and now they've grown the show, and now they got us in their hooks. Don't throw coins to these bastards, they need bars of gold at least. Someone please keep them afloat. Now let's listen as they once again ramble through a book. Let's get the fucking quote. One of them is Tom, but he is barely on. Sometimes he calls into the show. Another one is Jono. Is he their joker? Oh no. And Joe, is he the stupid one? Welcome to the tWoTcast. We will share our love for books and all our hate in every episode. We'll entertain you, make you laugh so hard you barely can stand up. That is the tWoTcast goal.